you said that men spoiling their girlfriends, that's something you wanted to talk on? You want to be spoiled?
Yeah, I think I've expressed that a lot.
Do you spoil back?
You get
yes,
spoiled?
I do.
Okay.
And how?
I just said I cook, I clean, suck. Like, you know, I also could like.
That's the regular. That's basic though.
I'll pay for a man's stuff too. Like,
but that's kind of basic. That's regular
I'm a
though.
gift giver. Like, I'll give a man gifts. Like, especially if he's doing a lot for me. Like, I'll always like remember that in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Sex and food is the basics, man.
Imagine if a guy
because
said,
there's a lot of women that's not gonna cook for their man.
It's because y'all lowered the bar.
He literally just said, "I know plenty of women that will not cook for a man. That's not her boyfriend."
You're right, but just because y'all lowered the bar for yourself, don't mean I'm doing it. Cooking and sucking. That ain't right. You supposed to do that shit.
To me, I feel like it's not regular because a lot of men complain about how they can't even get that from women. So,
because they settle for women who won't do that shit.
Okay, so then it's not the bare minimum. Then
it's definitely the bare minimum.
I don't think it is, but you know, to each his own.
You said something also about men deciding who to spend money on.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, I feel like some men like would treat women a certain type of way to, like, I don't know, like for me, I feel like men pick and choose who they're gonna be the right man for. Like,
don't women do that too, though?
We all do.
Yeah.
Like you'll let the guy with the face tat hit right away, but like the nice guy, like the good guy with a steady job, but maybe he's not like the best looking or he's not that charismatic, but he treats you well, never cheat on you. Like
goes to church.
He's got to wait 3 months. Hello?
No. Well, if he's fine with waiting 3 months, what's the problem?
Oh no, he wants to have sex, but you're like, no, pump. I'm not that type of girl. Meanwhile, like 2 weeks ago, you were at the club and some guy finger blasted you after 30 minutes.
Well, finger blasted.
It's always after 30 minutes, 60 minutes.
No,
you know?
Well, I feel like that goes to the same thing where like you treat people a way that, like, never mind.
No, keep going. Tell yourself.
Okay, like.
Reboot real quick.
Reboot.
Okay, like.
Refresh.
A guy could go like have a one-night stand with some girl, not take her on dates, and then he could see another girl and like spoil her, take her on dates. I feel like it's how you see each person.
Exactly. That was my point when I wrote that.
But usually I feel like the guy who's gonna like spoil the girl on dates, he's gonna do that for the girl who's worthy of long term. Whereas women, you withhold sex from the long-term guy and you give the sex to the fuck boy who, you know, like, you know. So it's like the men reward the long-term girls. The men reward the like women who are deserving of it, and then but you women, you withhold, which can be viewed as like essentially a punishment. Like you give the sex to the men who are the least deserving, and you withhold the sex from the men who are arguably the most deserving.
Because, like, okay, this is what I would say about that. So I feel like sometimes you might run into a dude and you feel like he only wants you for sex, but you might also only want him for sex too. So, you know, like, fuck him quick, you know, and then the dude that you really want to be with, you don't want to fuck him quick because you know once you fuck him, he's going to lose respect for you. That's typically how it is with a lot of guys. Like, if you fuck them quickly, they don't respect you, they don't value you, and it's only going to ever be about sex. So you make the dude that you want to take the most serious wait to really see and vet them out if it's gonna be worth it to give them the coochie versus the dude that you don't even really want to take seriously. Yeah, we could just fuck before buddies.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, men look at y'all as just sexual objects, because that makes no goddamn sense in the world. You're gonna make the good dude wait. You're gonna make the good dude wait.
Because he's not gonna be a good dude once you give him the coochie.
That's so true.
Sometimes the coochie can make the dude act the bad guy act
y'all
better.
Was just saying y'all would never take serious no one night stand, bro.
No, not one.
So you give a one night stand to the good man. He's never gonna.
No, you don't have.
Wait, let me ask you guys a question. Of all your like the longest relationships you've had, was it like, okay, we're gonna wait 3 months, or like of all the boyfriends or relationships you've had, did you hook up with them like the first, second, or third date? Be honest.
No, I feel like my most long-lasting relationships were guys that I made wait for the coochie.
How long is waiting?
Like a month or two. Okay, the longest was 8.
She's lying.
8 days.
I would give you 2 weeks. I'll see 2 weeks.
I'm not fucking a dude in 2 weeks. That's way too soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Lying, yo.
I swear on my life. I swear on my life.
I met so many. I'm
not saying I've never fucked a dude fast. But if I really like you and I really see like something,
Girls should really like the dude. That's the dude you fucking the fastest that you like the most. For
no,
real.
because then they not gonna like me no more. Like, no, that's really, I kid you not. You swear that's not it, but that's exactly how it is.
Yeah, but
you give a coochie to the man.
You think a dude could wait? A dude could wait 2 years to fuck you. Still don't stop like that.
Because
They
isn't
just
that
didn't like-
faking virtue?
Go ahead,
Isn't that faking virtue?
Huh?
Yep.
The idea is, well, if I liked you less, I would sleep with you faster, but I don't do that because I want to keep you around for longer. So I want to give you the impression that I'm virtuous, even though I'm really not. Isn't that faking virtue?
How is it if you're
That's
really
a
not
great
virtuous?
point, Andrew. Because
It's not like I'm like just a hoe and I every quick and then it's just that one. Like I feel like it just depends. Like
because you're not a virgin. So to act like you're putting a stipulation on your sex is not true because you're not a virgin no more.
but I feel like for most dudes that I've dated, I made them wait. Like it's been a few outliers.
Yeah, sure. But if you say, I don't want to sleep with this guy because I really like him, and I'm afraid that
Yes.
once that happens, he's not going to like me anymore. Then this is an admittance that if you liked him less, you might be quicker to sleep with him, which means you would essentially be faking virtue towards the guy who you actually liked to get him to like you.
Yeah, be yourself.
Even though
You wanna
you
fuck
actually
him.
wanted to sleep
No,
with him,
because
right?
I've never benefited from fucking a dude fast. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean,
Yeah, but that would make my
That doesn't
point,
benefit
right?
us. It doesn't. It only benefits men.
Yeah, but that would make my point again. If you liked him less and you were willing to sleep with him quicker, then if you liked a guy a lot and you want to make him wait, you're faking virtue to that guy. You're saying, "Listen, this is how it is. I'm actually." I'm not sleeping with you because I'm virtuous in some way.
And
If you
men
thought
fake
that I was a
personalities
hoe,
to
you
get
wouldn't
the
be
coochie.
with me. Even though with other men, I would do this much quicker. Isn't that faking virtue?
And men fake their personalities to fuck you. So yes, maybe it is faking virtue.
but women.
Okay.
I mean, with a makeup wipe, you can remove like. Hold on. No.
I feel like men will
You
still
can
fuck
do, like,
regardless
I take my
of
makeup
how
off so bad.
it
I'm
looks.
still cute without my makeup, so I can't even participate.
Wait, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, I feel like a man will still fuck a girl regardless of how she looks.
Facts.
Yeah.
The men have low standards.
That's
Wait,
very
but
true.
so I guess what's the point though?
Oh, well, you said remove your makeup. Like,
No, but I'm saying like, you guys say that men fake their personality, like, and that's what makes you guys attracted to men. We're attracted to your physical beauty. You guys fake
fake
the method in which you make us attracted to you.
But honestly, only reason I can argue with that is because I feel like a lot of dudes tell me, "Oh, you look better without makeup. I like you more without makeup. This and that." So I mean, you could say faking it. I don't know. I can't relate to that. But
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get through the rest of the notes here. We have. Oh,
But I don't actually understand. Maybe you can just clarify this for me really quickly. If you would be more likely to sleep with a guy that you're not into and more likely to make a guy wait who you were into, how's that not a punishment for the guy you're into?
how is it a punishment? Just trying to vet it out to see like.
Because from his perspective, think of it from his perspective. Wouldn't he be like, so you're willing to the guy you don't like, but you're not willing to me the guy you do like?
but he doesn't know that.
It's not to say that I
Oh,
don't like the
he
guy.
doesn't know that, so you're faking
How is that faking?
virtue. That's the point, right? You're faking it because you would normally
And I
do it.
could give him the
You're just
coochie.
concerned about how he will think of it.
I could give him the coochie very quickly, and he could stop liking me and never text me back again, and he's faking that he liked me.
Personality and yeah.
Cause that's what men do.
Yeah, but I mean, if he, the thing is though, is like, all he really needs to do is be less than appealing for you, right? Just a little less appealing than he is, so you don't really like him, you just kind of like him, and then he'll actually have sex quicker, right? Because you have sex with the people you like less quicker than the people you have sex that you really like, right?
I wouldn't. I'm not generalizing it that way. Like I don't just be like, oh yeah, I don't like him like that. Let me give him some coochie. Like I'm just thinking about the few times that there were those guys that I did a little bit faster. Like it wasn't like, oh, I don't like them at all. Let me give some coochie. It was more so like, okay, I'm horny and this is who I got around right now. So I'm just gonna have to like, go with what I got. Versus like, okay, there's a dude that I feel like is what like wants to know me way more on a deeper level. Like, does that make sense?
No.
Oh my God.
It's still
makes
like
sense to me.
backwards. Well, I mean, it makes sense in the sense of I understand what you're saying. I just think that the logic of it's backwards. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. It's like, why would you want to make the guy wait who you really like.
I'm telling you.
And then be more willing to give it up to guys who you don't really want to have a deeper level with. You just want to have a physical intimacy relationship with them. And it's like, from the guy's perspective then that you do like, wouldn't he think that he's being punished? Wouldn't he think that?
Maybe. But I would think I would be punished if we have sex quick and then I get ghosted.
Yeah, but you wouldn't think you would be punished if you had sex quick with a guy you just wanted to have sex with, right? Because then it's just like, well, I just wanted to because I was horny, so it'd still be a punishment.
And then you
for the
regret
guy.
it after. I've done that. I've definitely had sex and regretted it after because it was too quick and I wish that I waited.
All right.
Okay. We are going to get